It's Dr. Failure. We're backstage here at one of our seminars. Man, we just were rocking and rolling. You had to be here. You've got to get involved with our failure system. We're going to take you not to the mediocre stages of being a failure. We're going to take you over. We're going to take you to the next level of failure.
See, if you've seen some of the snippets of or my video top 10 ways to fail, you learned a lot. You should be failing in anything you want to fail in just with those videos. But when you come to one of our deep seminars, just like the one we just got finished, you're going to learn more about failure than you've ever learned before. And if you thought you learned something before, for instance, one of the things we talk about in our in-depth trainings is that in order to fail, you cannot make plans. You cannot plan anything. You cannot know which direction you're going to go in. You have to keep it a freestyle. And that's what we really focus on, focusing on making sure that you don't have a plan. And we got a strategic method to make sure you don't plan anything at all. I think people don't really understand when it comes to the power of failure is that you can really take it to another level. I'm backstage, and one of the things that we really got a lot of feedback on was the science behind worrying. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of people take this for granted. They just think that worrying is just something. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about that. No. Let me tell you the science behind worry. There's a filter in your brain that when you worry, it slightly sends the energies to whatever you're worried about. So what I taught in my failure system, in the failure seminar, is that whatever you're worried about is more likely going to be the thing that's going to come to pass. Now check this out. As you worry, check this out. As you worry, you're sending the signal to the brain to focus on that thing. So if you want to be a failure, all you got to do is worry about the failure. I've taught thousands of people how to do this. For instance, it might even be in the millions. Everybody loves examples, right? You take your rent next month, or your mortgage next month, or you take the fact that you applied for 10 jobs, right? And you start to worry that you're not going to get the job, okay? Then you worry about not being able to pay the rent next month. Then you worry about not being able to pay the mortgage. And you constantly worry about them. Worry. Just sit back and say, I'm worried about the mortgage. I'm so worried about the mortgage. I'm worried about the rent. I'm more worried about these jobs not calling me back. I'm worried about it. And what you're going to find out, my friend, is that you're going to have all. Now, let me tell you what happened to these corny, successful people do. They worry about how much success they're going to have, right? Yeah, it's the stupidest thing in the world. They sit and worry about how great something is going to turn out. I'm so worried that I'm going to be able to buy 2 new cars. How well this thing's going, only wanted one, but I'm so worried that this event's going to go so great. Everybody's going to be calling me, asking me to do it. That's what they worry about. Stupid. You need to know the science behind worrying. That's one of the things you're going to learn when you get into the failure system. And more so when you come to one of our failure seminars. You're going to learn what everybody else here learned today. The science behind worrying. You see, you're going to worry yourself to death. And that's one of the top ways to be a failure. Another key thing we learned here this weekend, and I'm just eager to share this with our next failure system, failure webinar, seminar. And by the way, we're going to be doing webinars pretty soon, where we're going to be talking with different people in different industries. And I'm going to walk you step by step how to fail in whatever it is. It could be a biz op, it could be a job, it could be health. In fact, we're going to be talking with a health expert, and I'm going to walk you through how to fail in his system. But when you're focusing on the failure, that's when you take it to that next level. See, people are not ready for this. I'm out of here. There has to be a dividing line. You have to not take any action. Okay? The only action I want you to take is the steps to continue to keep you where you really want to be. Because we all get what we really want, right? And all we want is to be the best failures in the world. So I'm Dr. Imma BA Failure. The failure system works. I'm telling you, the success rates of our failures that come out of our system is next to none. And you just need to be here. You need to get in. You need to join the system. Love the system. And you will be a failure. I'll see you next time. Doctor.